Hey there, welcome. You've seen the title. The conversation today is home workout or gym. So last week I made a video about why it's not too late to start your New Year's fitness training, fitness goal. But I guess once you've decided to start training now, the next best thing is like, how do you train? Where to train, basically? Where to train? Home workout or in the gym? So the very first thing is, when it comes to fitness and things like this, you just have to stick to it. You just have to stick to something. It's the consistency that matters the most wherever you are, whether in the gym or at home, wherever you are. And the next thing is time and convenience. Like, it always depends on your situation. Do you have the time to actually go to the gym? Some people's life is so maxed out where they don't have the time to actually train. So you get a lot of those excuses. Even myself, I train in the gym, and I've got sometimes I won't be able to make a training session, and then I'll just squeeze in my training during the weekend. And most of the time it's better to like spread it throughout the week rather than squeezing it into one. Sometimes you don't actually train for that week. So else if you're at home, you've got the time. Like whenever you're home, you've got the time and then you can train. So that's one thing. But on the downside of that is motivation and discipline. If you're at home, do you actually have the motivation, the discipline to actually do your workout at home? Because these days I don't have the discipline to do my full workout. My workout in the gym lasts minimum last around an hour. When I'm enjoying it, when I need some stuff to do, I can push it on to an hour 30. I've done 2 hours before. I don't necessarily recommend it, but can you dedicate an hour, maybe even 30 minutes at home to do your workout? That's where the discipline and dedication comes in. Because your environment matters. Like, depending on what you do in that environment, your brain has to then switch on. Progress. The progress, really, you can make progress in anywhere you are. You can make progress at home. You can make progress in the gym. Again, it comes to that consistency. You need to keep doing it regularly. Like, you need to keep doing it regularly. So like I said previously, just going to the gym twice a week, it's not enough. Even though if I squeeze in all the workout for the whole week, like, you won't get the optimum effect because you're tired. Like, you can constantly be in the optimum range to train for 2 hours straight rather than in an 1 hour block every week. So when you've recovered, you go again, you recover. Same thing at home. Are you doing? Are you regularly training? Are you only doing 10 minutes a day or whatever? You need to book a block. You need to know that's my section to train in the house. You've got your floor mat, or you've got whatever. Maybe you put on the music to switch it on, to switch you on. Things like that count. And then lastly, you can try one thing and then move to the other. It's not forever. You can literally start training at home first and then switch to the gym. Like, in terms of basics, you can gain a lot of muscle at home by doing simple things: push-ups, sit-ups, using resistance bands. And then when you get to a point where you're advanced, at least your muscle has developed in a way, then you can then go to the gym where you've got higher resistance. You can use dumbbell, you can use barbells and all of those and different machines. Like, honestly, for the first 6 years of my life, I never visited the gym. Like, I've got a older brother that I used to look up to. Every morning he does push-ups, and then I joined him at some point. Shortly after, I went to what's it called, boarding school, and as boarding school, you have to have a certain routine. Like, you have to wake up early at this point, and you just have to. And this was in Nigeria. You just have to, like, I found myself just waking up early in the morning because it was really early than I was used to. I just drop on the floor, do 20 push-ups, and then I'm awake. And then the same thing at night, I realized I started doing it at night, 20 push-ups at night, 20 push-ups in the morning. After a while, the biggest compliment is when people start coming to you and say, you know, this guy is the muscle guy. What did I do? It was only push-ups and sit-ups. And for 6 years, I didn't. That's all I did. Maybe I might just throw in a little bit of sit-ups, and that's about it. But mainly push-ups. And then when I had the financial means later on, when I was at uni, that's when I started to go gym. I wasn't even dedicated to the gym at that point either. It was after uni that I started doing it properly. So whichever you choose, you can still say again. But anyways, that's it. If you find any value in this conversation, smash the like button, put in a subscribe. Yeah, I'm aiming for 1,000 subscription by the end of the year. So let's go. Salam.